Hello, my name is Ryan, and my cyberchat is on the 2008 worldwide denial of YouTube service. So this all started when Pakistan wanted to censor their citizens from accessing YouTube. The way that they went about it was they sent an order to Pakistan Telecom, and they instructed them to find a way to stop their citizens from accessing YouTube at all. What Pakistan Telecom opted to do was to use IP-based blocking. This had an unintended consequence, as you can see to the right, of taking down YouTube for everyone across the globe, not just the people in Pakistan. In order to send and receive data across the internet, we use packets. And there's something called the Border Gateway Control Protocol, and this determines how packets are routed and where they're routed to. The internet is also made up of autonomous systems. They're systems of networks. Think of them as the post office, and they contain a routing table that keeps track of a path from where packets are sent and how packets should get back to the autonomous system. There are two main factors for packet routing. There is the longest matching IP prefix. So if there's a prefix that matches the IP that you want to send something to, but it is shorter than another matching prefix. So let's look at these two bullets. This IP address with the /24 is a longer prefix match than the IP address below it that falls under the /22. So what will happen is that no matter how far away this autonomous system is from the sender, it will always get the packets, even if a /22 address is much, much closer, because its tag is much more accurate. The second variable is if both IP addresses have the same prefix, so if both of them are /22, then the IP address that is closer in the path is where the packets are sent. So let's take AS4 for example. If I am at AS1 and I want to send something to AS4, then a really short path I could take would be from AS1 to AS5 to AS4. I would take this path over taking a path that's, say, AS1 to AS2 to AS3 to AS4. That path is much longer. IP-based blocking is when an autonomous system, or anyone really, on the internet claims to have an IP address. So they send out a BGP claim, an announcement, that they are the owner of this IP address. And what happens is that they don't have to really back up this claim. They can just announce it to the world. And in Pakistan Telecom's case, as you can see on the diagram to the right, they are the autonomous system that is in charge of all these subsystems in Pakistan. And since they have this power, they can say, okay, I am the owner of this /24 IP address that is more accurate than YouTube's /22 IP address. So they announced this to the world, and because of this, they were able to hijack all of the requests to YouTube across the entire world and deny them. They were only intended to do this for their subset of networks, but as it happens, they did it across the world. And because of this, YouTube denied all service for a 2-hour period. A less destructive way of doing this would have been, because they only want to affect the users of their autonomous system, they should have just deleted YouTube's IP destination from their routing table. What this would have done is it would have simply not directed anyone to YouTube. It would have done what they wanted it to do. It would have denied their users from accessing YouTube, and it wouldn't have affected anyone outside of their autonomous system. These are my sources, and I learned about this topic in Professor Sun's Privacy in the Internet Age class. It was very interesting, it was very cool, and I recommend it. Have a good day.